Chapter 8, Lesson 2, Sequences and Equations. All right, so let's first look at what a sequence is. A sequence is just an ordered list of numbers. Okay, so anytime we see numbers that are in a specific order, they have usually a pattern to them, then that is a sequence. A term is just each number in the sequence, right? So if we have a sequence 3, 8, 13, 18, 23, and so on, this is a term, this is a term, this is a term. Each number in the sequence is a term. We also refer to them as term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5. All right, now when we talk about an arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which there is a constant difference between consecutive terms. All right, so there's a constant difference, or the same difference between consecutive terms. Remember, consecutive means right next to each other. And that difference is called the common difference. So it's the difference between terms. All right, so if I look at from one term to another, what's the difference between them? Okay, so let's look at some examples. If I was asked to describe this sequence, all right, so one way that I could describe this sequence is I could say, okay, let's first start off by making a little table. And let's say N is going to be the term number. So this is term number. And then T is going to be the term. All right? So my first term is 4. My second term is 8. My third term is 12. And my fourth term is 16. Okay? So I could say, if I was trying to describe this sequence in words, I could say that the common difference is 4. Because each time to get to this term, I'm adding 4. To get this term, I'm adding 4. To get to this term, I'm adding 4. So my common difference is 4. All right? I could also say then, I could describe this by using an equation, and I could say, well, each time if I take the term number up here, if I take the term number, how do I get to the term? Well, I multiply it by 4. 2 times 4, 3 times 4, 4 times 4. So if I want to write an equation, in order to get the term, I take the term number and multiply it by 4. So there's a common difference of 4, and then my equation would be to find the term. I do 4 times the term number. So if I wanted to find the 20th term, then I could do the term would equal 4 times the term number, which is 20. The 20th term of this sequence would be 80. All right, let's look at another one. So if I was going to describe this sequence, let's first make a little table, and we'll say, okay, here's our term number, and this is the term. So my first term is 7. My second term is 10. My third term is 13. My fourth term is 16. All right, so if I look at what's happening here, I'm adding 3, I'm adding 3, I'm adding 3. So my common difference is 3, right? And it's a positive 3, so it's going up. Then if I wanted to write an equation, I would say, well, let's see. Here, the term number is times 7. Here it's times 5. So that's not going to be the same thing every time. So let's see if we can think of how we use this common difference. Well, what if we did our term number times the common difference? So 3, no, that's 4 more than that. This times 3 is 6. Well, this is 4 more than that. This times 3 is 9. 13 is 4 more than that. 4 times 3 is 12. And this is 4 more than that. So if I want to find the term, I take the common difference times the number of the term, but it's not just times 3. I found that every time I did this times 3, I had to add 4 more. This times 3, add 4 more. So my equation is going to be 3n plus 4.